Hey guys, how's it going? It's Emily in LA. Welcome to Mug Mondays. Here we go. It is January 28th. We're going to get right to it. Also, happy birthday, Dad. You're the best. My dad is the awesomest, and it's his birthday. Yay, Daddy. I love you so much. So excited for this week. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have the best mug today. I just got the best mug ever from my friend Glenn, who is a friend of mine, but also a longtime follower and fan of me on Instagram, emilyinla, and has been there through my whole nonsense and been following me and commenting, and a really, really just super all around great dude. And he sent me a mug. I might cry, guys. Seriously. It has all of my pictures on it of all of my lunges, guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I lunge every place that I go in the world. And he has them all on this mug. Like, it's crazy. All my Instagram pictures of me lunging. And it says, hey, teabag, take a plunge, but lunge is in quotes. Oh my God. You're so freaking sweet. Thank you, Glenn, for the best mug ever. I'm going to treasure it. And it's like a big one, too. It's like one of the 4-finger mugs, so you can really get a grip on it. I'm like blown away. You are the coolest. So let's get to it. And today we are going to do a tea. That's why I decided to feature it today. We're going to do a tea. It's a loose leaf tea, peach blossom, white tea and peach. And I got this at Alfred. So if you're familiar in Los Angeles with Alfred, that's where I got it. I'll put a link for that in this cute little pouch. So it's loose leaf. And I have this great teapot that's so exciting. And you put the loose leaf and it strains it. For white tea, you're going to want to do 170 degrees. And if you don't have a kettle that tells you your temperature, you just boil it and then let it sit for 1.5 minutes or so, 2 minutes. And then it should be just about right. We're going to hold the top very fancy. I'm going to pour it in. Usually you're going to let white tea, which is a little bit lighter in color and flavor, you're going to let it steep for about 2 minutes and then start sipping it and see if you want it to just a little bit longer to get a little more flavor. But you can over steep white tea and it'll be bitter, so you don't want to do that. So I did mine for about 2.5 minutes. And then I drink some. It's so light and lovely. You don't even need honey because there's a natural sweetness with the peach in this particular flavor. Really nice and light, really good, and just for a cold day or a warm day, because this is just a light flavor. I really, really love it. And I love it more because it's in my lunge mug. Hello. Hey, tea bag. It's so good. I'm going to do a tea bag in it in a couple weeks, but this is the loose, it's the fancy tea, Glenn, okay? Good job, buddy. Glenn, I'm going to thank you again because you're amazing. And also I'm going to put a shout out to Glenn in the comments so you guys can look for him, follow him on Instagram. He's super freaking cool. So that's our tea for today. One more drink, one more sip. You get more flavor out of it when you make noise when you sip it. No, that's a scientific fact. So here we go, news. These are good ones today, guys. Number 5, 20-month-old Luca got stuck in a box-shaped toy. It's box-shaped. He wanted to get in it. It's meant to teach him something. Gets in it, gets stuck. Mom thinks it's hilarious. She's videoing him, taking pictures and everything. Then he got stuck for real. He couldn't get out. So Mom, being a hilarious mother, also probably something I would do because I'm really not sure if I could keep a child alive. Kids. She called the cops, which is I would need someone to rescue my child because I would cut an arm off. I would do something wrong and the kid would be scarred for life. So she called the cops. I would also do that. And they came. They actually came. Super manly cops, and they broke the box open, a wooden box, with their bare hands and got the child out. So yeah, and she's recording the whole thing for her Instagram story the whole time. Also something I would do. You know, and they got pictures of the cop and everything, and it's so cool and whatever. They're from New Jersey, so maybe that explains things. I don't know. The mom plans to play this video and show these pictures at his high school graduation. Thanks, Mom. He will not be saying that. Number 4. A man in Pennsylvania has an emotional support alligator named Wally. Number 3. An 84-year-old Boston man is hailed as an octopus whisperer. He comes home with 10 to 15 hickeys on his neck every day and has a hard time explaining it to his wife. I thought that Robert De Niro was way better. Oh my God, no. What's his name? Robert Redford. So close. They're so similar. It's not Robert De Niro. That's a mess up on my part. Robert Redford did a way better job at being like a horse whisperer because it feels not as weird. So anyway, you know, to each his own. I mean, you're friends with an octopus. Well, there's weirder things. I mean, at least it's not an emotional support alligator. Number 2. Emily Edwards, now 25, from England, put a message in a bottle when she was 7 years old, and 17 years later, somebody found it. That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Somebody found the message 60 miles from where she left it. When she was 7 years old, her and her sister watched Message in a Bottle. Classic. And they decided to do it. Put a message in a bottle. And they thought it would just be, you know, thrown away or somebody would pick it up and whatever. So in the message, she puts her name and address and says, if you find this, return it to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's it? That's all you put? You couldn't think of something better, like drawn something or asked somebody to do something weird? I don't know. I would have drawn a treasure map leading to nothing. Because that would be hilarious. Or like a treasure map that leads to like a box with like another box and then like wrapping paper and then like another box. And then inside that box would be Russian dolls that then you then have to take out and keep taking out. And then inside of that, there would be a rock. Yeah, a rock. That would make a good news story. That's so boring. Just her name and address? Whatever. And number 1. Former manager of the DoD Aerospace Threat Program says that UFOs are real. Of course they are. We all saw Men in Black. 1 and 2. 1's better than the second one. We all know that. Sequels are never that good. They actually called Will Smith and asked him if he'd commit to a 9-to-5 job to help them out, being as that he has so much experience. That's not true. I made that last part up. That's completely false. Well, okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for another wonderful Mug Monday. Thank you, Glenn. You freaking rock. Hello. Guys, I've made it. Somebody sent me a personalized mug with my Instagram lunges. Like, I'm good. I can die happy now. Thank you. It's the small things in life, okay? To you, Glenn, to all of my wonderful fans and friends who watch this every week, it's always a pleasure. I have so much fun doing this, and I hope that you have fun watching it. More news and reviews next week. I'm going to do a coffee next week. Very excited to grind my own beans. And we'll review it, and we'll come back here and talk about some weird shit that's going on in the world. Have a great week, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Follow and subscribe below. I'll talk to you soon.